What's good, guys? Prince Sports here. Well, it's set. It's official. In stone. Ready to go. Terrence Crawford versus Shawn Porter will take place November 20th. November 20th. Sorry. 4 days before my birthday. Alright? So, this is going to be like an early birthday present for me to see one of the biggest boxing matches take place here this year. Because this year, you had a really bad year of boxing, really, because we just got due talking about a Holyfield, okay? Holyfield is 50 plus years old. And the fact that we got to talk about him in today's boxing means boxing is in a state of emergency, okay? It's in trouble. And it's a good breath of fresh air that Terrence Crawford and Shawn Porter will fight. Two fighters in their prime. All right. Regardless who wins this fight, this go down as giving credit to each superstar, because boxers fighting in their prime is kind of rare these days. Usually they duck each other. So for the fact that two guys in their prime is fighting each other, this means a lot to the sport of boxing. And I'm glad to see that they both settled their differences and came together to get this fight going. It's going to be on pay-per-view. So you guys don't listen to Tim Bradley. F Tim Bradley. Forget Tim Bradley. Because he said this fight wasn't a pay-per-view fight. It is a pay-per-view fight. It's one of the biggest fights left over for the year. There's no fight bigger than this outside of Wilder and Fury Part 3. There is no bigger fight than this. Period. So don't let nobody fool you and trick you into, oh man, this ain't going to be a good fight. This is going to be a great fight. And you should put your top dollar on this fight. Go out and order it. Get whatever you get to watch the fight. Represent for it. And while you at it, check out that Terrence Crawford and Shawn Porter. But also, check out that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Check that fight out too. You know, so it's good to see that boxing is at least going to close out the year with two good fights, because we got so many novelty fights. Boxers fighting YouTube stars trying to be boxers. Just a mockery of the sport, man. It's just been bad. A bad year all around for boxing, you know. So it's good to see that we're getting back into somewhat of the form of boxing, and people are representing for boxing, you know. So that's a good thing. Excuse me. Now, I don't know the undercard of this fight, but the undercard should be good too, man. Here's the problem with also boxing pay-per-view. Some of it is just too pricey. I hope this fight is not $80, because I'm not going to spend $80 on a boxing event. I'm sorry. $100 is too much for a boxing fight. A boxing fight should be either $50 to $60. The price of a video game. That's it. $80 on a boxing fight? I think they're trying to milk boxing a little too much when you try to charge somebody $80 to watch a boxing fight, man. But nevertheless, the fight is taking place. It's going down. We're going to get to see Terrence Crawford versus Shawn Porter. I got Terrence Crawford winning in decision, but this is going to be a tough fight for him, and he's going to have to overcome a lot to win this fight. But no matter what happens, it's a legacy fight for both guys. Both guys get full credit for it. All we want is a top-notch, entertaining fight. We're going to get it. My month, November 20th. Prince Sports out. Peace.